Hello and welcome to this live on ITV London, where we've got a very special guest tonight. It's AJ Pritchard. You'll probably recognise him from your Saturday nights in watching a bit of telly. So let's take a look at him in action.
Cheesiest thing ever.
You've just called that one of your cheesier dances on there.
I think that's the cheesiest song ever, but it was one of the ones that you remember all the time. For the wrong or right reasons, I don't know, but it's always in your brain.
Right, okay. And the shirt? The choice of shirt?
The shirt was not my choice. I'm going to say that out loud, yeah. It was white, then it was dyed to another colour, then they wanted it to be another colour, and then it ended up being that colour.
That's why people tune in, isn't it? The costume
yeah.
and things like that.
Not for the guys, usually. It's the same pair of trousers I've had the whole season. Thank God I haven't put any weight on.
So I want to start off with a bit of Strictly, because you were a relative latecomer, weren't you? You came into it when it was at its peak, really.
Yes, yeah.
Millions of people watching it every week. Were you prepared for the impact that it'd have in your life?
I never really thought of it, to be honest. I just thought, I'm doing my job, I'm choreographing, I'm dancing with a partner, and I'm just having fun. I think it was like at the end of the year, once you kind of go thrown into a job, you realise how much of an impact it's had on your life and how much of other people have seen you actually perform. Because when you're doing it, you don't have time to realise that, oh, yeah, people actually know who you are now.
And because it's always incredible to watch the professionals go in it and with a celebrity sort of train them along. How do you get onto it, though?
I was just picked. It was a really weird scenario, actually. Yeah, I was just competing, and the head of the show just said, I want you. And then it was from there onwards. It was a really kind of surreal scenario. It was like, oh, wait, I'm doing a job, and before you know where you are, you're on TV, which is probably the best way to be. It's much easier, and it was done quite last minute as well.
Yeah, the intensity of it is one of the things I always pick up on, because you see all the VTs in the middle.
Yes, yeah.
The training throughout the week, and then you guys go on tour afterwards, don't you? How do you cope with that side of things? I assume as a dancer, that's always been the way, has it?
As a dancer, you always cope.
Yeah.
There's always, like, obviously you sometimes get a bit tired, but because it's a job that you love, it's not really a job. It's you wake up on Monday, you learn a routine. Who wouldn't love that?
And is it fun because you essentially become a teacher, don't you?
It's always great to teach somebody, especially when you're on the main series of the show, because you get to see somebody literally learning to walk, sometimes it feels like, when they learn a new routine, all the way to, which I've been very fortunate, my past 3 partners, I've gotten through to the semi-finals. So seeing that progression from week to week, learning, growing in confidence, and really enjoying themselves as a teacher, it's the most rewarding thing to see.
Yeah, and it doesn't seem to be slowing down really either, does it?
I don't think it'll ever slow down, no. I think people get emotionally attached to it. They kind of see a couple or a celebrity that they want to do well. Obviously, they know the professionals from year in, and they're already attached to the pros. They're like, oh, who's going to get who? And that kind of uncertainty, also for us, we don't know who we're going to get. We stand there like, please be this person. Please don't be that person. It is very nerve-wracking.
And it's been true of you as much as anyone on the show, isn't it? Because you're a star in your own right now. And as you say, people getting attached to the professional dancers. Were you prepared for that side of things? Because you are a celebrity now.
I think it's only natural when obviously you're doing a show that has guaranteed 12 million viewers every Saturday for 5 months of the year, and you're touring and selling out the O2 4 times with the Strictly tour, and being able to do my own tour now due to my fan base. Like, you do expect that to happen. It just happened very quickly, that's for sure, for me.
And it's like you're recognised in the street now? Is it one of those things where you can't leave for the shops?
I'm very recognised in the streets, yeah, but sometimes it's hood up, head down, sunglasses on. But no, it's always good. Everybody's very positive. It's a very positive show, so you feel very relaxed.
I think it's so family friendly.
Yes, from the 2-year-old to the 92-year-old, they all know your face.
There's another side to it as well, though, isn't there? Because everyone takes such an intense interest now in your personal life. I mean, Heat magazine or whatever, the Mail online, whenever you click on it, there's different stories about different dancers, and it's taken a lot of interest in you, obviously, your love life. How do you cope with that?
I think it's quite amusing sometimes to actually do a little Google search, because you never know what's going to be the next thing, especially after you go out to an event or you're seen here with that person, or you always wonder what's going to be the next story. Most of the time I literally do smile, and I think that's the best way to be about it. Really just kind of enjoy it for what it is, and you know what it is. Don't take yourself too seriously. You can't.
Yeah, of course.
You just got to have fun, haven't you?
Every now and then, just type your name in, have a look at what people are saying.
Oh, what has he done now? Have I? With who? What?
And so I assume most of the time it's just like, oh, that person I've never even...
As long as it's a great photo and it's got a good angle, I'm quite happy at the end of the day.
Fair enough. And there's a positive side of it as well, because you've now been able to launch your own show. Tell us a bit about that.
It's my own debut tour, and to be honest, even saying it is like a dream come true. It's Get on the Floor Live. It's it's the best parts of Strictly. The professional group numbers, more street dance, more contemporary commercial. I get to choreograph, I get to pick the music. I feel like the big boss. And it's a great feeling.
We're just having a look at some pictures from it now.
Ooh.
It looks pretty special, to be quite honest. What's the story?
The outline overall story is it's a world of dance, meaning that each country has got its own dance style, and therefore traveling around the world, really showcasing that different style. And that's exciting for me, because obviously you see the ballroom and Latin on Strictly, and it's starting to change. Like, this was the first year last year that I did a contemporary dance with Lauren, and that gives us the opportunity to show more styles on the show. And this dance tour, my own tour, allows me to show myself in a different light as well.
And is this something that you always, when you went into it 3 years ago, you knew this is going to be big? At the end of it, I'm going to launch my own dance show. Is this something that was always in the pipeline?
To wanting to do my own tour was always kind of that thing that I wanted, but I never spoke about it because I didn't want to kind of crush the dream before it happened.
Yes.
Whereas now it's like, oh wait, it's real, it's happening. I've just come out of the studio today, choreographing routines, and really, it's an inspiration for me to be able to say that I get to choose other dancers as well to work with, and really the cast that we've got is exceptional. People that are fantastic at other skills, so it challenges me as much as challenging them to learn ballroom and Latin.
And Lauren, of course, who was your partner last year, not been invited. She'd be invited on for a special appearance.
Lauren's told me that she's going to Lanzarote to train for her World Championships, which is the Olympics in Tokyo in 2020. So she is killing herself, getting back to fitness.
Yeah, she's a bit busy then to turn up.
She's a bit busy, but I'll do a little live stream like we're doing right now, and she'll love the show.
Yeah, hopefully she's watching it if she's out there. Yeah. I'm sure she'll come along to one night.
She'll definitely.
Give up the training for a bit. You can have
yeah, she can. She can have a day off.
Yeah,
she's been working hard all year.
So, obviously next year as well, Strictly, once the tour's over, you're going to go back to it? You're going to go and do it?
We haven't had the phone calls yet, but obviously I would love to go back. It's the best show on TV, and for me, it's not even a job. I get to choreograph and dance and really just enjoy my life.
Yeah.
It's the best thing ever.
So you're going to be one of the stalwarts, really, one of the ones who's there to the very end. I don't even see coming.
I'm only young, obviously, so I've got a couple of years left of me, that's for sure.
And it's took you into other areas of TV as well, haven't you? Because you actually won, and I'm obsessed with this programme. Because I always find myself watching it, you know, how will I win it? Celebrity Hunted.
Yes.
How did you do this? It just looks incredibly intense.
It is very intense, knowing that you are being chased 24/7. There is that kind of slight paranoia there, but I'm a bit crazy and I love that pressure.
Yeah.
And for me, it was something that I had to win because it was for Stand Up to Cancer. It was for a cause that's very close to my heart. And it was a really weird scenario. I think the weirdest thing was, like, as soon as you let go, you can do anything. As much as some people say, is it real? Are you actually being chased? You are being chased. If you make the wrong decision and go the wrong way, even the person sat on the couch at home is like, no, don't go that way, don't go that way. And then the person goes that way. Like, one day I flipped a coin. I was like, which way am I going to walk? I'm so confused, I'm lost. And it happens for a reason. You're like, you just meet up with somebody. Or the weirdest thing, knocking on someone's door, can I have some food? Because you're starving. You don't know where you are. I was in Snowdonia. I knocked on some really kind couple's door. I was like, can I have some food and just some water? And then I ended up staying the night. And then I went to another house that someone they knew, and then got more food. It was like really weird scenarios.
Hitchhiking.
It literally was hitchhiking.
Yeah.
I did camp for a couple of days. I like camping.
My image would always be that I'd withdraw as much money as I could off my card straight away. but you're not allowed to do
See,
that.
no, what I did, I gave my card to someone, sent it to Scotland, took 50 quid off them, and then they used the card in Scotland, so the hunters, like, they had no idea where we were.
Oh, that's ingenious. I actually haven't seen this one where you've won it.
Yeah, and then I got a stamped envelope and sent it back to my family, so it looked like I was then with my family.
Oh, right.
I mean, I tricked them.
And then just camped out in Snowdonia.
Yeah, and then I was nowhere near them.
Right. It's one of the things that I'm going to sign up to the normal.
You've got to. They're recruiting now. You've got to get in there. It's the best thing ever.
Is that sort of the type of thing that you because obviously you've done a lot of like charity work with
Yes.
Is that type of programs that you
I love it.
Yeah.
I love a program where you can really get your teeth into it and also have fun and raise money at the same time. Everybody's winning.
So we've spoken a bit about your fame and sort of the positive side of it and how you laugh it off googling your own name and things like that, which is the perfect way to be.
You've got to be.
Yeah, you experienced sort of the dark side of it over Christmas, didn't you? When you and your brother were attacked, and quite a vicious assault as well. I mean, how's that been since? Has that brought things a little bit into perspective?
I think for me, when myself and my brother were attacked in December, it was kind of a realisation that you are quite famous, especially being on the front of every single newspaper the next couple of days. But we're a very positive family, and for us, we turn the negative into positive and really threw ourselves into our work, improving ourselves, me focusing on my new tour, and my brother getting himself fit again, because he did have to have surgery on his knee, which is quite scary as a dancer.
Yeah.
But he's just done his first live show back in Ireland on Dancing with the Stars, and he is fit and healthy again. So we can just say thank you for everyone out there that supported us throughout kind of a very rough time. But yeah, it was a sad situation, but no, especially to be in your hometown as well.
Are you a bit more cautious now?
I'm a very cautious person anyway,
Yeah.
but yes, I didn't really go out exactly the night afterwards, that was for sure. New Year's was sat at home on the couch with a cup of tea, very warm and very safe.
To be fair, I've always found that the best way to spend New Year's anyway.
Honestly, it's the way forward. I'm going to do this every year now.
Yeah, but nights out still since.
I've been on one night out, but I didn't really stay very long.
Yeah.
In and out.
More cautious. Well, AJ, it's been fantastic talking to you. Thanks very much for coming in.
No, thank you.
So that's it. Thanks very much.
Fantastic.
So thanks for all you guys watching at home and for all your comments. For more content like this, just scroll down our Facebook page. But for now, good night.
For now.